Hi, this is Manish Pandey. In the previous video we talked about credential manager. Now in this video we'll talk about IsStopRequested function. IsStopRequested function is used to stop the process, close all the applications and exit the process safely and smoothly if request stop requested from control room. So there are two types of a stop that we can request here. First, we can stop our process immediately, and the second, we can request for a stop. So request for a stop means if we'll click on request a stop, so there will be something that will check that we have requested for a stop or not. If yes, then we have to do something so that it can smoothly close that application and exit that process. Immediate stop means immediately it will stop that. It will not check that you have completed your process A, B, C like that. So this is the process. I'm going to first show you what will happen if I'll directly stop that and what will happen if I'll request for a stop without using this IsStopRequested function. So from this control room, let me run this Centric Data Solutions. Now this has started processing this one. Now once you right click on this selected session, you are getting two stop option, one that is immediate stop and second request stop. If you'll click on immediate stop, it will immediately stop this process. Let me show you that. So currently it has started processing. Now let me click on immediate stop, and now you'll see here now that is stopped, and it was trying to enter the value, but that is immediately stopped. So it's not able to close the application, it is not able to enter the data, or it is not able to submit the data. Directly it is stopped, and you will be getting that session status is stopped. Let me now close this. Let me run this again, and now it will launch that application and it will log in that, and after that I will right click and click on request stop. Let me see. Okay, and now I'm going to right click and click on request stop. It means we are requesting to stop this session. Now you'll see here I have requested and your status is stopping, but that is not stopping. That is saying that yeah, that will be stopped, but it is processing all this item one by one. You will see here first item processed. Now it will process second item also. It will not stop here. You can see here. Now it is going to process third item. So here you will be just getting stopping, and it will complete all the data that is available in this queue. It will first complete everything and then it will stop. It means that will complete that. So it is normal processing. Once all the data will be completed, that will be stopped, right? Successfully completed. So let me immediately stop that. Now as you can see here, this request stop is not working here in this control room. So how can we set up this so that we can request stop also? So for that you have to make changes in your process. So here this is the process. I need to use that IsStopRequested function. Now let me just adjust our process. Now I have adjusted this process so that we can use our that stage here for that IsStopRequested. Now I have a space. We need to take one decision stage here. I will explain that why I'm taking this before get next item. Double click on that, and here we need to write IsStopRequested and then open close bracket, or you can go to this function, environment function, scroll down, take this IsStopRequested and checks if a safe stop has been requested in the current session. This is used. Now just copy this name, paste here and check here stop requested. Now it will give us two options, either true or false. It means if we have selected request stop, so here we'll be getting true. So it means we have to stop that process. So how can we stop? Now we need to stop by this way. Let me delete this also. Why I am deleting? Because I need to stop the process. I need to close the process smoothly and exit the process. So I will take here stop requested, yes, then connect this and then this. It means if stop requested is yes, then I need to close the application and acquire the lock and then write the data whatever it has completed first and then release the lock and close that, right? So this will close the process safely. It will just end the process, close the application, everything. Now if say that stop requested not, it means if false, then we need to get next item. So we'll just link this. Now get next item, if item received, then go here, if not, then again close the application. Now if item received, it means we have the data in queue, then process the records, mark completed and then append rows to collection, and then after that again connect with this stop requested. So every time after completing this first item, we will check that stop requested. If yes, close that. If no, then pick next item. Now if there is any error, it will go and mark the exception. It means business exception or system exception and pick next item. So again it will check here, right? Now link this also here. Now just move this little bit here, move this here. Now it looks good. Now you can just understand this process. First start, acquire the lock, add items to queue, launch and log in this application, go to orders menu and then check after opening this application, check if stop requested or not. If user has already requested here, then what will happen? It will first go through this and then it will check here. If user has already requested for request stop, then here you will get value as a yes. So yes, it means go to this close application and then end this one. Now if user has not requested here, so here we'll be getting no. No means it will start processing next item. It will get the next item, check here and process. Now while processing this get next item, it means if bot has picked one item from queue and it is going to process, and while processing that suddenly you got that no, I want to stop that. I don't want to complete this part. I want to just stop that so that I can run my other process on that specific bot or that specific machine. So you will just go to that session, right click and stop, request for stop. So here it will complete that item. So first item will be that item hasn't picked here, that item will be first completed safely, and then it will update rows to main collection and then it will check if a stop requested. So yes, that was already requested in this part. So yes, so it will go and close the application, update this data, whatever updated to the main collection, it will update here and then close that. So this is the best option. Always use this stop requested. Now you can just save that one. So as I told you that if I will directly take this stop request after this get next item, so what will happen? Every time it will take next item, then it will check that stop requested. So if yes, it will close that. But what will happen? That specific item will be locked. So once it will close that, that specific logged item will be in the system exception part. So there will be no use of that one. Automatically that will be in the system exception without processing that one. So that's why always first check that if a stop requested, then close, otherwise then next get next item. Now we have saved that, close that, go to control room, and that is already published because we have saved that process and we have published this process. Now run this one. Start selected. Now right click on this one and click on request stop here, and you'll see here that has been successfully completed. Run this again so that you can see here. Once it will fetch the next item, then I will close this one. Let me see here. Now this is started, logged in successfully. Now it will pick next item after that. Now right click on this and click on request stop. Now you see here it will first complete this specific item, and then it will check if requested or not. If yes, then it will close that application, it will update that data, and then it will stop the process, and it is showing status completed. It is not showing stopped. Double click on that to see the logs, and now you can see here we have stop requested here, started, got token number, updated this data, everything. So every time it will check stop requested, no, then get next item. Here stop requested, yes, then no, just close that. So this is the use of request stop, and this is the use of IsStopRequested function in Blue Prism. I hope that will help you. Thank you.